races. Let's do it. Welcome, welcome. Good morning. And with that, kicking off our Unveiling Meditation. Good morning, welcome. I am Kari Caldwell, and we are here today to play around with, to tune into, to feel the ways in which abundance feels in our body. So with that being said, I invite everyone to take a nice deep breath in. We'll go ahead and get started. Nice big exhale, allowing that oxygen to pass through the lungs. Another nice deep breath in. Excellent. And an exhale, really pushing whatever excess energy may be resting in the lungs out. Again, breathing in and exhale. Awesome. And on the next inhale, bringing the shoulders up to the ears and gently rolling those shoulders and allowing the shoulder blades to slide down the spine as you feel your heart open, your chest lifting just a little bit. It doesn't have to be stretched, but just lifting a little bit to the sky, the shoulders back and that chin ever so slightly elevated, creating a nice big open channel for that vagal nerve, no pinching, for it to just be open and flowing and fluid. We want our energy today. We are going to be coming away feeling another nice deep breath in. And this time on that inhale, breathe love, imagining connection to that sun as it shines down, feeling it opening up, imagining the top of your head taking in like a beautiful, beautiful window to your soul, that sun shining down and through it, and just feeling the shifts in your body as you connect to that sunshine. And that sunshine representing your higher self, your divine plan, your angels, your guides. We have a couple of chakras up there, they're 8th and 9th, that we are connecting to. Fun stuff, good stuff. And as we do, we're just opening, expanding our awareness. So instead of just, say, tuning into the body and feeling our physical symptoms in the body, we also can tune into these different energy centers and feel kind of what's playing around and what's happening in them. So as you imagine that sun, there's so much more that's taking place, that's transpiring here, that our subtle energy is perceiving, but our physical mind, kind of like the bull in the china shop, is just kind of rolling past. So we're going to inhales, and with each breath, imagining drawing that sun into yourself like a little kid from your childhood, sitting in the window in the sunshine, or older, sitting in the sun, reading a good book. Just allow yourself to slow down just enough until you get some specific imagery of that sun shining on your forehead, on your face, and let it transport you through several different memories. Maybe it's a moment in the crisp of winter where the sun and its warmth greets you. Maybe it's at the beach in the heat, the peak of the summertime, and you can feel and sense the waves slowly rolling up on shore. Just taking a moment with the sunshine, because we are in the height of Leo. We just came through new moon Leo, and this is all about you shining like this diamond, like the star that you are. So just allow that light to shine through. Every morning, depending on the time of year, in my bathroom, there ends up being all of these beautiful rainbows that happen as the sun comes through the windows. And so just allowing yourself to become that rainbow, for that light to be shining and bathing your body. Excellent. And as we shift deeper into the body now, the second part of our light link taking it all in, allowing yourself to feel the earth beneath your feet. Feel the earth beneath your feet. Feel your sitting bones connecting to the chair, and start to tune into the room around you, the noises, the sounds. They're still and quiet. Either way, just taking these sounds and letting them blend their way into your meditation. If it's loud and obnoxious, most likely energy clearing itself out. So just continue to breathe and keep bringing yourself back to my voice. And if it's cool and calm and quiet, for me, I have the sound of water running, no wind today. It is still, 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 so still. And continuing to breathe in and out as we go all the way down into the earth, imagining the rain pouring down, feeling those raindrops landing on our arms and our cheeks and the top of our head, cleansing and clearing the path for us and our journey today. For our theme this week is abundance. And as we spoke a lot about yesterday in our meditation, the oxygen we breathe in, the air as it cycles its way through our lungs, the water of the ocean stretching far and wide all the way around the planet and greeting us as we imagine from the clouds this water coming down, big juicy raindrops, cool against the surface of our skin, imagining the earth beneath your feet, the grasses beneath your feet wet from the rain. Just taking this moment to feel these natural sources of abundance, all things in life that so often we take for granted and yet are just part of our survival. We don't survive without water. We don't question it. We don't survive without oxygen, and yet we don't question it. So too, do we not survive without love? We will not thrive. Infants will not thrive without connection, contact, or love. So as you breathe in and out, recognizing between the water, the air, ever present. So as coming into our heart, if your heart opening, taking a few breaths, imagine valve opening as you exhale, imagining the oxygen, the love coming out directly out of your heart center. Feeling that golden light shining down, your angels and your guides activating in the field. Again, breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Out a nice big sigh. Just letting all of the out for that love. Again, breathing in and out, in and out. Excellent. And as we begin our journey today, allowing our hearts to guide us into this flow of love in the ways in which we disconnect from it or don't perceive it to be as naturally abundant or fulfilling as we need. With oxygen, we never question oxygen and we never consume all of the oxygen. We just take what we need and give back to the trees, which in turn transform and recycle for us. With water, we take it in. It makes up over 80% of our body and our composition. We never take in more than we need. We usually actually don't take in enough because we get so busy with our lives. We forget to hydrate and to drink. And the same is true and can be said for love. We get so busy, we get so caught up in other people's stories and what we've learned that we fail to recognize how much is here for us, how much more love can come in and nourish the aches and pains in our body, the heartache, the loneliness, whatever it may be we're connecting with, the doubt. So as you breathe in each breath, drawing on that oxygen, also imagining drawing in love, allowing it to fill your heart and your chest, drawing in the love around you from the environment. As you breathe in and out, and we begin our journey today, imagining ourselves each day waking and rising to the sun, joining in meditation, beginning our day, having that glass of water, whatever it may be that we do, our time marked by these rituals and routines, by the rise and the set of the sun. Time, one of those constructs that freezes and captures moments of love and also moments of disconnection. So I want to do an exercise with you today that puts time in perspective in the scope of love and how and where and when we've connected to it. Imagining a yardstick unfolding before you. And somewhere in the middle of that yardstick, you're standing, you find yourself. And it may be this yardstick is something you picture out in space, or just simply standing in the middle of a room with this yardstick beneath you. And back behind you, if you were to turn to your left, would be your past. A third of the yardstick made up by the past. And then in the middle of the yardstick, your present moment, the next third of that yardstick, your present moment. And out, stretched out before you, the future. Feeling that future stretched out. Now I've given you a frame of reference and about a third and a third and a third. And I invite you, as you imagine standing on this yardstick, to allow this yardstick to guide you, meaning if it needs to grow, let it grow. If it becomes bigger and expands infinitely, let it expand infinitely. And also notice how much of your past becomes what guides you in your daily choices in life. How much of your present guides you? How expansive does your present feel? And how much of your future do you feel unfolding out there before you? And as you focus in on this yardstick, or this timeline, allowing the timeline to guide you in terms of how much and where your focus is living. If it feels like you're caught in the back, in the past, just observing. If it feels like you can see nothing but the here and now, a big open field, observing that. And if the future unfolds before you, seeing that stretching out. And just observing, if you had to place a number on it, is it an 80, 10, 10? 80 in the future, 10 and 10? Or is it 80 in the past? What kind of splits are you envisioning? Really taking a moment. This is active meditation, so letting the energy show you instead of you telling the energy what it should be. Just feeling yourself in this moment, feeling these connections to the expanse of time and how your body connects to time. And noticing that time can be abundant too. For we never know when that last breath and that last inhale of oxygen or sip of water is going to come, and we never know. And thereby time becomes infinite, stretching out. And as you imagine time as a space of infinite possibility and potential, notice where it feels most abundant. Does it feel most abundant in the past? Does it feel most abundant in the future? Or does it feel most expansive and abundant in the here and the now? Let's go ahead and spend some time in this moment, in the now, breathing. Take a sip of water, go ahead and take a sip of water, just being present right here and now, the abundance of this moment. And what do we get to do here, right now? When we connect with the present moment in the now, there are 3 different ways we can connect with it. We can feel everything that's probable, that will most likely happen because you've made choices and decisions. You will probably get off of this meditation. You will probably jump into whatever it is you plan to do for the day. It's probable that certain things are going to unfold today. But within this scope of probability is limitation. So I invite you next to connect into what's possible in the now, allowing this yardstick, if you will, to begin to show you what's possible, not just your day as it's meant to unfold, but what other possibilities could ensue. Allowing your imagination to begin to wander, allowing color to flood in. Maybe you imagine that green field or the beach, feeling the possibility of this moment, and then stretching beyond possibility into infinite potentiality. What your soul is capable of achieving, feeling, the field of infinite potentiality where love exists beyond all else, where things are not fixed, where the yardstick seemingly disappears. As we move into this quantum space of infinite potentiality, there's nothing here but you and your desires and your dreams and whatever it is you're envisioning in this moment, expanding almost as though you've climbed a ladder out of the field and you've suddenly jumped into the abyss, into the unknown, recognizing that here your soul can fly, you can be free. There is an abundance of potential. It's a feeling that we get, a moment in time that as you look back down beneath you at that yardstick is captured in the past for that moment of perfection that maybe you felt as we were moving into our opening, imagining the sun on your face. Those moments when time has stood still, infinite potential, where the universe operates in total chaos, brought into form by your heart's desires to dream and to be and to feel love as you breathe in and out, allowing yourself to just simply connect to the beyond, to nothingness, to peace and quiet, to the potential of whatever it may be, that yearning, that desire within your heart. It doesn't mean you have to go out and do big things. The big things, or what are perceived to be big things, so often this moment right here, right now, is the big thing. Taking the time to connect in, to allow your heart to open and expand, to shed the constraints of time, of judgment, of worry. And so wherever your soul is guiding you, whether it's jumping, leaping off of a cliff and feeling your wings catch on the wind, or feeling yourself getting lost in a dream space, allowing the colors to flood through your mind's eye, allowing your body to relax into such a deep state of relaxation that it guides you. It guides you. For within your body, 10 trillion bits of information per millisecond, infinite potential, infinite possibilities far beyond the scope of our mind, our imagination, the only guide that can take us there. And as you turn it on, opening those floodgates of abundance, anything being possible, allowing your desires to guide you to what your greatest potential is, and knowing the only way we get there, the how, is to just continue to come back to this space, to this sense, to this feeling. As you breathe in and out, in and out. Allowing a smile to grace your face, your eyebrows, and your eyes to open their energy, to crinkle around you as you smile, and feel your face lifting as we move all of these muscles that bring this smile into fruition. Taking a breath in and feeling your body. Imagining that yardstick again and how different it feels. How open and expansive this field of the now is as you connect to it. This is your seat of abundance. Breathing in and out, in and out. Allowing your shoulders to make their way back up to your ears again. Slowly, the shoulder blades rolling down the spine. Allowing your ankles to roll, fists to open and to close, and open and close. Taking that nice deep breath in. Licking your lips, relaxing your jaw. Beautiful. Excellent. May it be a day full of so much abundance and love. Have fun playing throughout the day, taking advantage of this connection to the present moment and abundance